Sorry. Hope you all can hear me. Does it look like it? It is a flip phone. I just don't know if this is going to be good reception or what. But yeah, we got kind of the phone a little G-rigged. No, did not want to do that. All right, hang on. I just had it. There it is. There it is. No thanks. Okay. So I got super chats ready. What up? Hail! I'm not driving. Actually, I am. I'm just really talented. You don't want to know what I'm driving with right now. Hail. What's up? We're in Arizona. Just got out of where? Benson? Headed towards Tucson. So I'm going to start reading these. I'm in the wild. Sunlight is on my face for now until it goes down. I'm in Razor Fist Estate. So yeah, I'm gonna read some of these. Come to Ohio sometime, says Mikey Gussler for $2. No offense, brother. There'd have to be a real good reason. But you never know. Maybe there's a con or something.
Milwaukee's
In Calais. Yeah, we're gonna be in Wisconsin, Mikey. In July. Hail Gary, Mrs. Nerdrotic, safe travels out there. Thank you for the $20. You're awesome. We had some little rants last Friday. Let's start with those. Yeah, no more Buc-ee's. That's not close to Ohio. Well, that's as close we're going to get, probably. The clear site for $1 on Rumble. Hail Rumble. Hi all. Hail Gary. Hi Az. Hi Ryan. Hi Quarter Black Garrett. Hi Razorfist. Hi Chrissy. Hi Shad. Hi Exodegu. Fuck Jeremy. For reasons this time. I completely agree with that super chat. That is a really good super chat. Especially with the fuck Jeremy part. That's my favorite part. Wendigo 7777 for $10. Rumble Rant says, just signed up on Rumble to watch you savages. I'll cook for all of you. I'd cook for all of you. Cool. We'd eat it. We like to eat. I do not need a beaver suit. I was watching them. I was watching G&G when they when Jeremy got that for drunk. That was funny. I hope my latest email didn't upset you. No, Mikey, you can never upset me. I respect your opinions. I told you, Mikey, when I say my love for you is unconditional, it's unconditional. I only have conditional love for people like Jeremy and Az. No, I'm just kidding. At least about Az. All right, so we got Weston 487 for $5, and this is Streamlab donations, by the way, from last Friday night. Just placed my order for the Forbidden Frontier blend. Yes! Can't wait. I love the Geek Grind coffee. Hail FNT. Geek Grind is awesome, and they're really good people too. That's really important. Hail Gary, do we need to make a reservation or go into the Millennium Founder Bar, or can we just walk in? Excited to be going to Vegas. Nick Brony, you're supposed to RSVP. But I mean, if you're going anyway, just hit up Mrs. Nerdrotic or X-Ray Girl when you get there, okay? So, Nick Brone, remember that name. I'm sure she'll remember. But just remind us when you get there, okay? If you're already going and you got rooms booked and all stuff, just get your butt there. We'll handle the rest, all right? We'll handle the rest. If you missed the RSVP, I mean, the RSVP is closed. But what the hell? Why did my chat go away? There we go. The RSVP is closed, but you know what, Nick? Email me at GaryNerdrotic.com, and then we'll forward it to X-Ray Girl, or Mrs. Nerdrotic will get it. I got a few good reasons to come to Ohio. We've got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's a good one. Melissa went without me, and I'll never forgive her. in Cleveland, and the what's the COSI Museum in Columbus?
The football.
Oh yeah, there's the NFL Hall of Fame, Canton. If you want to go out to the desert and pew pew, let me know, says David Nelson. I can't pew pew unless we go like out in the middle, like, you know, old school. Yeah, thank you, David Nelson, for $4.99. I'd take you up on that. I'm trying to get him back. I'm trying. Okay. Max Silence for $10. Thank you for the shout out. You guys are all huge inspirations, so I truly appreciate it. I would have donated $50 more. That's fine. You don't have to do that. But I'm a cheap ass. Good. My dad would love you. So I had to settle for 10. Once again, hail and have a good night. You too. Marvelous DC Girl for $5. Hello, FNT. I've been watching Nerdrotic since November when Brett Cooper reacted to your video. Oh wow. Sorry. This is gonna happen. I'll try to keep. Thanks to Brett Cooper for shouting us out. By the way, I like Brett Cooper. We also, because she was talking about the MCU, and you know what's funny? If you guys after this go over to our friend Benny Johnson's YouTube, he just did a interview with Ron DeSantis, and there's a video. He mentions MCU to Ron DeSantis. Perry said in our Discord, all we need is Ian McKellen to say Guy Ladriel, and then my work here is done. My work here is done. Okay, I'm trying to do this. This is going to be very interesting. I'm taking all your bacon while you are away. Bacon's all mine. You can't have my bacon. Bacon. I think it's $5. All right, there we go. Hail and safe and fun travel, says Michael O. for $5. I've got the sun in my face. Jay likes wearing onesies. He pretends he doesn't, but oh shit, see?
That wasn't me.
No, that was me. And now I'm super zoomed in. What the fuck?
Whoa!
Whoa, dude! Make it stop. There we go.
Well, that was
You would also love Dayton Air Force Museum. Dayton Air Force Base is where they took the Roswell crash debris, and Project Blue Book was headquartered there. If they let me tour there, stanky pussy for $5, I'd go. I don't think they're giving Hangar 18 tours though. That would be awesome if they did. Yes, you have been all up inside, Gary. Where was I? Mud Feet 64 for $10. First time super chat. Please be rough. I will. That's kind of staying there. I'm liking that. Please. What is it? Can't wait to meet almost everyone in Vegas. Not Jeremy though. Fuck him. He's too toxic. Loves The Last Jedi and made Solo lose money. Wish he was here to read my hate. Ring quartering instead. Ryan is nice though, I guess. Wow, somebody thinks Ryan is nicer than Jeremy. Yes, Gary. Old Pew Corporate has my contact. David, all right. My wife would love to go pew because she has an amazing gun collection. I, of course, would never do such a thing because it is illegal. They let you do that, Gary. I toured it. So come to Ohio. Okay, Mikey, if they let me do it, then let's go. Let's freaking go. We can make it a forbidden frontier trip. WG for $10. Alec Baldwin's involuntary manslaughter charge gets dropped is yet another loss for our justice system. You're right. But you got to admit, it's a big win for method acting. Am I right? Ba-dum-bum. I can't believe they're finishing that movie. It's disgusting. People say, what about The Crow? What about The Crow?
That was
very different situation. But I wouldn't call that as incompetent as what Alec Baldwin did. And then, that guy's such a piece of crap. You got me, stanky pussy at Serpent Mound. All right. I'll go. We'll go. Sometime I'll go. HTK bass player for $10. Hail Razor. I got myself wrote a western based on old gunfighter ballads. It's currently being drawn. The Iron Age is here. The Iron Age is here. Hail the Iron Age. Hail to you guys again. By the end of that night, after we close things out on FNT, it hit 107,000 at 11:30 Central. So that was unfucking believable. Heavily mutated fly trap for $30. You didn't hear this from me, but to our friend who definitely isn't here, G Prime 85, that he totally shouldn't find someone who specializes in 3D printing to create a working version of that nifty model gun he doesn't have. Nudge, nudge, wink, 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 wink. Nods as good as a wink to a blind bad eye. Rama Ding Dong for $10. Long-time listener. Done freeloading. Have $10 for my new job. I was a hardcore liberal before I found you guys. You taught me that maybe I had the other side all wrong. I love hearing that. And what we're finding out, Rama Ding Dong, is it's no longer right and left. It's all about, are you compliant or not compliant? Are you governable or ungovernable? I can't even say it. I can't say the word governable. It's like Fonzie trying to say I'm sorry. It's like be Okay, I'll try one more time. I'm sorry. No, not gonna do it. Man of War 665, the neighbor of the beast. Razor just got my copy of Death Mask. We'll be reading that on my flight to Vegas. Okay, the obligatory out of the way, down to business. Grand Wizards of the Coast, 150 million commercial D&D. HAT is now an utter bust. Fuck Weasels of the Cuck. Fuck has broken. Yeah, their D&D movie, flop. Total flop. Wasn't very good either. Brightest Day for $5. Gary. Hail Gary in FNT. I'm about to finish my next audiobook and was wondering if anyone would be willing to review it and the one that precedes it. Understandable if not, thanks in advance. I'll check it out. You can send it to me. Audiobooks are easy. Miranda for $25, and love you, Brightest Day. Miranda for $25. Can't stomach the censorship on YouTube anymore. Won't be sending any super chats through Streamlabs from now on. Thank you, Miranda. It's getting bad. They're in high protection mode for a certain dude. And that dude, I think Bud Light getting its ass kicked is a major win for the culture war. So that's awesome. And well done. I've been, quite frankly, I am the hipster in that one because I have been boycotting Bud Light for decades and all the other beers. But, and even when I did drink, even when I was desperate, I think I would choose Schaefer over Bud Light anyway. Right? Pacifico, Schaefer, Foster's Gold Lager. Those were artisanal beers back when I drank in the Stone Age. So, there we go. We're now at the Super Chats. Lance, Corporal, Hawk 30 for $19.99. To Razor and George, if you you guys ever decide to do an animated series or anything else that requires voice actors, could you please make a public casting call? I'd love to contribute my voice to this movement, and Godspeed. Animation will be tough until AI comes in, but I know it's making people mad, but it's just true. But they could do a motion comic. That's possible, because you just use George's art. Just throw it. Well, I'm gonna sound bad, but you know, After Effects can make a decent motion comic. They could do that. That'd be cool. All right. Good wrench for $20 for the barista grabbing legal fund. Thank you. We'll need it. 009 for $5.50 Canadian. Check out Talker Art's channel or Near Death Details. He almost name dropped Nerdrotic in the last video. Have him on the show sometime. I love that he almost name dropped me. That's cool. I'd have him on the show though. Hail FNT. Thanks for being a member for 1 month, B-Buster. Hey, that's right. I'm in Texas. When in Rome, do as the Texans do.
Right here.
Somebody's commenting on my hat. It's going to be pixel. It's going to be more on. You know, I got a lav mic for this too, and I didn't even plug it in. It's in my bag. Holy WG! Holy shit, a Hyundai! Hail Gary, I used to drive an FJ2, so I pray this is enough for the tank of gas. Unless you go premium, all bets are off. Anyway, have a safe trip. I'll be there tomorrow. Can't wait to see you. Actually, we're in my wife's car because the FJ's getting old. So we need to give it a break once in a while because I'm never getting rid of it. I almost got rid of it and then I decided I'm never getting rid of it. But yeah, they're not, Jesus, fuck. Why does it do that? Hang on. It zoomed in again. But it's zoomed in on the roof. There we go. Uh-oh, I missed one. Okay. My husband RSVP'd for us, says Lady Gwendolyn. And I RSVP'd for us because I just knew he wouldn't do it. God, that sounds so familiar. So of course he did it, LOL. There's extra 2 spots right there. Sorry, no, that's okay. That is handled. We are Las Vegas locals. See you soon. Safe travels. Can't wait to see you. It's, you know what? Better safe than sorry, Lady Gwendolyn. Especially with us dudes. I mean, we're simple, but we forget shit. Why is my screen getting dark on this? Stop it. Because it's bright. Paul Hadukin for $10 says, Hail Friday Night Tides. I'm a musician from Chicago. I recently did this new theme song for the Side Scrollers podcast. Hail Stuttering Craig and the Side Scrollers and Blabs. Fuck Adam Craig. No, I'm just kidding. I like Adam. I love Adam. Independent artist, hard at work. Good. Everyone have fun at Vegas. I'll be there next year. Hail. That's awesome that you did the theme song. It really sucks that Craig's brother wouldn't. What a dick. No, I'm just kidding. His brother's in a band. That's I make a jest, okay? Was his brother too busy? Too busy going on Tim Pool? I'm kidding. What I meant to say was fuck Jeremy. I love Adam Quigley. So I text Jeremy this morning. I'm like, because we saw there was a gnarly accident in New Mexico, and I guess 10 was closed down for a while. So I just checked on my friend, right? I'm like, hey, you okay? And I get the notification, and on the notification, I'm trying to remember what it said. It said, yeah, I crashed. And I didn't see the rest of it. I'm like, what the fuck? But then it said, yeah, I crashed out. I'm like, son of a bitch. Aurora Uplinks for $2 says, I gave Disney an outline to a West I gave Disney an outline to a Western for Carano. Oh, don't give Disney stuff. They'll steal it. I think Carano needs to be in more Westerns. There needs to be more Westerns. I thought muscle shirts were for people with muscles. No, it's for white trash. It's for white trash. You can't even see. Let's see. Lizzo is stunning. Lizzo is brave. Lizzo is disgusting, says Mo Zisklak for $20. I just lost it. Shit. Okay. Then Ben Strauss gave, it's $6. It's 3 super chats. As bad as it was, Mandalorian was a Western too. No, it wasn't. It said it was, and I would say in the first episode it tried to be. No, Star Wars is more of a Western. Oh, he said it 3 times. I don't know if X-Ray Girl put that in there 3 times or he said it 3 times. John W78 has donated 3 British pounds. Thank you. Marvelous DC Girl for $4.99. First time super chat. Welcome. I'm 18 and sad I can't come to Vegas. Next meetup needs to be 18 and up. All hail of you guys. Sorry I can't give you more money. Oh, Marvelous DC Girl, it's fine. And yeah, we're gonna work on. We have a very special relationship with the Millennium Fandom Bar because I'm friends with the owner. That's basically it. So I think we might have a plan for that. So maybe we can find, like, do the bar and have another area that won't. But the thing is, like, there's laws we can't get around, even if it's like a private party. But we'll work on that. We'll figure something out. Because that was nightmarish when that kid came, and I felt so bad. We have a member for 1 month, Rare2471. Miss Nerdrotic is a saint for participating in this stream. Safe travels. She's driving. Who do you think is going to eat pineapple pizza? Asks Sci-Fi's Life. Oh, Odin, for sure. Odin, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Oh, did you hear about our bet? Not Odin, the other one. Dan Vask has challenged me. Here we go. We got a bump coming. Dan Vask has challenged me for a race to 1 million. Like, that's not something I honestly think about. So, but whatever. So the bet is, if he gets to 1 million, I have to sing a Bon Jovi song. I didn't know. I couldn't see because I was on the road. I couldn't see if he was specific or not. But if I get to 1 million before him, he has to sing a song about man buns being gay, and I already have a title. And I want to write the song because the title of the song will be Man Buns Are Gay and So Am I. So, and I'll have that song written by like the end of the week. But it's on. It's on. He'll know the meaning of pain. He'll know the meaning of humiliation. He'll know the meaning of defeat. That's my Dan impression. All right, back to the soups. John W78 has donated 3 British pounds. Thank you. And Deus Pigeon for $1.99. Amazing group tonight and every Friday. We've had a pretty strong streak of really good shows, except for maybe one where a guy disrespected nerddom and whipped out his dick. But you know, we need to have these conversations. We need to show how much, especially the right, how and particularly the pundits, not you guys out there in the real world who actually make things run. I'm talking about the talking heads, the pundits, how fucking clueless some of them are. How absolutely clueless some still are. As sympathetic as I am to Matt Walsh being demonetized, he shouldn't. His voice should be allowed on YouTube. He should be allowed to make money, especially when there's people on the other side saying worse shit than he ever said. But he's fucking clueless when it comes to culture. Just absolutely clueless. Really good with the politics stuff. Clueless. You know who gets it? Benny fucking Johnson. Benny Johnson gets it. He's on every morning, by the way. Oh, another thing. The announcement was made that Quarter Black's going to be working with the great Dave Landau. They're going to do a Blaze sketch show. He's going to Quarter Black's going to be part of the, like, it's also going to be kind of a podcast, right? So, but Quarter Black's still working for me. A lot of people have asked, and no, he's doing both. He's young. He can do so. Well, for one, he doesn't have to come to work for Nerdrotic. He does that at home, so it makes it a lot easier. And our schedule's wacky enough to where he can fit in another job. But you know, on the rare occasion I'll need him. But yeah, because I mean, the way we do things, like he and Perry kind of switch off, so they work like every 3 or 4 days. It's kind of a cush job. You bust your ass for a couple days, work like pretty much all day, all night, and then you get like 3 or 4 days off. So. Ned of the Vale, 2 super chats for $12.07. Okay. Just ordered a delicious Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple, and I'm actually drooling with anticipation. That sounds awesome. Oh, here comes a bump. All right. But I have been wondering, Gary, I do hope you don't put just pineapple on pizza, because that's wrong, dude. So wrong. No. Pineapple, ham. I'll throw on some black olives and jalapenos. And then either buffalo sauce or what's the name of our hot sauce?
Pizza time, get it right.
What's the name of our hot sauce?
The hot sauce sriracha.
No.
The sweet habanero.
Sweet habanero sauce. I put the sweet habanero on. Alpius for $10. My favorite Christian monastery in the U.S. is in Arizona. It was a thrill to stay out there in the desert there. It really is different. Very green and can get really cold at night. Massive cacti all around. Yes. We are in beautiful Arizona. Well, I mean, it's not super beautiful right now, but
It's so beautiful.
is it? I mean, I got a sun shining in my face. I can't see shit.
The sun's going down right behind the
Sun's going
canyons.
down. Sun's going down, big guy. Oh, we're all right. Oh, is that Mount Lemon? That's Mount Lemon. There we go.
Oh, but you forgot to say carving.
Well, I can't. I've got one hand on my phone making sure it doesn't fall, and I've got the other hand holding the Gig'em. This is Jay Soggy Taint. El Presidente Camacho for $10. Somebody needs to crowdfund taking over BattleTech next. Press 1 in the chat if chat is game. If it's possible. Razorfist would be down with that. Magnum Norris for $20. The new attraction at SeaWorld is the great Sheehy Lizzo. Mage Reader for $20. Enjoyed Razor's content for years. Backed to the max tier. You should too. Godspeed. Yeah. Me as well. John M for $5. Hail all. Question for Shad. I'll pretend. Do you have any updates on Shadow of the Conqueror's short film? I will ask him, because I don't have an answer for that. Judd Pickett for $10. Got my first Nerdrotic Geek Grind coffee. Good stuff. Keep it up. Hail. Thank you. Thanks for supporting Geek Grind Coffee. All right. Kevin K for $9.99. Today I just dropped my new music project called The Light Show under the artist name Kev King Cold. Kev King Cold. Would love a shout out and support from the chat if it is an iron age for indie hip hop as well. So it's called Kev King Cole. But where did you drop it? Like on YouTube? So it's a music project called The Light Show. Not like light as in not heavy as in light. L-I-G-H-T. John Gibson for $5. On the Disney VFX front, it will be interesting to see Ariel lighten her up a little bit. Would they shrink Ariel on the poster? I would laugh my ass off. Sindek, what's up, buddy? Hey, Gary, heard you said my name. Say it 2 more times and I might suddenly, I'll make a sudden appearance, like Beetlejuice. Sindek, Sindek, Sindek. John Yarber for $5. Ask Chrissy about the Alex Stein incident. LOL. What a train wreck. I know about it. I love Alex Stein. I'm friends with Brittany. Hopefully they work it out. Hopefully those 2 crazy kids work it out. Kikoman for $2. Hi, Shad. Some soy for you. Woo! ADWC, invite him. Who's ADWC? Pizza is great for $4.99. Jeremy and Ryan have been really kicking ass the past 2 months with great shows. Great role models for the rest of the panel and society as a whole. They have been. Well, Ryan is the grinder, so I'm sure he's keeping Jeremy honest. He's a grinder. He's on Grinder. Did you see his live stream today? He did a Cleopatra video with his fucking Egyptian. I was pissing myself laughing. Oh, and he's doing like Ryan Rage mode. He's like, I can't believe this is it. And he's got this fucking Egyptian hat on. I mean, the actress, I don't know if you guys heard, the actress, Brittany Venti. Brittany. Like, people are going, what happened to Alex? They got in a little tiff on a live stream. All I know is they got in a tiff in a live stream. But I imagine it'll get worked out. I'm sure Alex is just like, fine. Brittany was raised by the internet, so she understands it in a fundamental way that I never will. And I don't think a lot of us ever will. And Brittany is Brittany. And that's why I like her. Alex is Alex. Alex is a fucking king at what he does. Like them both. I think they can work it out. I think they can just talk and work it out. You don't have to like end something over an argument. Right? One argument. Now, yeah. Not one argument. Yeah, lucky. Yeah, right? I think we would have made it 20 fucking years and we ended something after one argument.
More than one argument today.
Yeah, exactly. Phantom Games 117 for $4.99. Random question. What's everyone's favorite comic book character? You guys should have, how do I say this name? Andy Minion TV. On life, but it's Daredevil now. We got, we're in the middle of a damn city. You can see it. Why he likes the westerns I like, which are basically superhero westerns. Okay, man with no name comes into town. You don't know if he's a ghost, the angel of death, the devil himself, dragging souls back to hell. Or God. In my top 3 Ghost Riders, in my top 3, because that's essentially what Ghost Rider used to be, a Western hero, and they turned him into the motorcycle riding, avenging demon. but that's why. It's a very pulp concept too, but I think it would be very, what, The Crow. Think about, we know The Crow's origin, but I think if you did a story like that, don't give a superhero an origin. Just have one kind of float into town, dispense some justice and leave. But I love that kind of story. Go watch. Razor did a video on the films and shows that inspired the book, and I love everything he talked about. Absolutely everything. And he talked about Hell on Wheels, a super underrated series, fucking great show, great show. And of course, he talked about Deadwood. Az's trans tits for $2. Hail FNT, we love you, Az. We know trans tits love Az. We're aware. James Robinson for $10. Hey FNT, Chrissy should invite Razor on her podcast. And Chedo's Land is underrated Western. Still looking. Okay, right. Please, Razor Fist, tell him The Saw is the Law by Sodom is an awesome metal song and band. And RE4 remake, what would you think of it? I'll pass that on. I invited him to the meetup. I mean, he's under no obligation to go. I mean, it was super last minute, but it'd be nice of him to go, and I'll pass that question on. Alexander Ferris, thank you for the $20. Some Dungeon Master guy for $10. The 10-ish minute short film Styx, made for Kilroy, is better sci-fi than most, if not all, of Disney Star Wars. I would agree. I would agree with that. Star Trekker 58. Star Trekker 58 for $20 Australian dollars. Hail Gary and FNT team. My favorite show of the week. Breaking news: 12-year-olds go on strike. No Hollywood writers were harmed in this super chat, as they have no idea that they are 12-year-olds. Just pre-ordered a Western. Yes. Yeah, so Hollywood is going on strike. SAG-AFTRA has voted to strongly support them. Which means we totally support you, but we're going to continue working. We'll see how things go. We'll see how long it goes. We'll see if anybody notices. Not sure anybody will. Nick Harrigan artwork for £2 British. You hear the rumor Hayden has filmed for Ahsoka? I did. I just don't care.
You know, he's the one who sent those prints twice, because he thought the first ones got lost.
Oh, so he sent 2 sets of print? The Nick Harrigan artwork?
Yes.
Does he need some of them back, or?
I was thinking that, well, the first set took so long to get to us that he sent the second set because he thought the first set got lost.
Oh, okay.
And right after he sent the second set, the first set finally showed up. So I was thinking about using them for swag Sunday.
Okay. If he doesn't mind, that's fine. Hostman, but it's with 2 N's. Socrates for $20. Hail Razor Fist and the Fellowship backer 358 on Ghost of the Badlands. Do y'all have any recommendations for Silver Surfer and Spider-Man? Yes. Okay. If you can afford it, I would just get the... So Silver Surfer came out with a comic in the late 60s. It went to issue 18, I think. I'm pretty sure they've reprinted that. Get that. It's fucking awesome. But you also want to get... It's all the lead up to the Infinity Gauntlet. The lead up to the Infinity Gauntlet and the crossovers with the Infinity Gauntlet are some of the best Silver Surfer ever. I can't, man. There was a time I could have given you the exact numbers. I'll have to wait till I get home. I have them. Razor recently made a comment during the stream about Brazilian YouTubers doing terrible covers of Holy Diver. Sorry, Dan Vass, the Razor has spoken. Disnor me for $20. Okay, I read that one. El Presidente Camacho for $10. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the donation. Look, chat. Writers, you want AI? Okay. Look up Zork 2 the game 30 plus years ago. You can play it for free online. You talk to it via typing into a chat bar and it responds. Super Mastermind for $10. Yeah, you know what else does that? If you want to talk to, if you don't have a partner manager with YouTube and you have over 100,000 subscribers, you can talk to an AI chat as well. It's pretty stupid. Vinny Morpheus for $9.99. Razor, what do you think of Joe Kidd? It's certainly not the best Western, but my pap and I really enjoyed that one when I was a kid. I liked it when I was a kid. It's not great. I read it. Comics Division found out fast that Paul Chatto and Gary's opinions over Graham Hancock won't mix well. Well, we don't have to agree on everything. We don't. Jackalope 777 for $9.99. Hail all of you absolute badasses. Just wanted to wish you all a great weekend and thank you for entertaining me all these years. You're welcome. Daniel for £5 British. Razor, how about doing your own cover variant? Well, they're doing a lot of stretch goals now because they blew past their original goals. Alexander Furus for $6.66. Oh, let me get that one right there. Blunt objections. Hang on just a second. Razor Fist, please tell people about how the Saw. Oh, I read this one already. Andre Prius for 22 Brazilian pesos. Hey, Razor Fist, have you read any of the Italian Western comics? You should try Magic Wind. Ken Parker and Tex, good stories and amazing art. I wish they would translate more of them. Remember when we were in Sicily and I bought a stack of comics I couldn't read because the art was awesome. And it was all Italian comics. So I just looked and guessed. All right, we got Blunt Objections for $5. Heard you mention earlier that you guys are coming to Milwaukee in July. Around there, yeah. Any chance of a fam meetup? I'll bring pineapple pizza and brats. Yeah, we're going to do a meetup in Wisconsin. We were? A brewery has already contacted us, I guess. Stay tuned.
We have a spot. It's going to happen.
Brad Best says hello. This is Nerdrotic. Say hello back.
Hello back.
There you go.
Focus, Tony.
It's just driving. I know it's hard for women, but you can imagine. Trevor Wingard for $4.99. Hail Friday Night Tights crew. Now the most important question of the decade. Should the, oh my God, Mumaki actually only count as one, or if not, how many? What the fuck is a Mumaki? Mumaki. I'm gonna say, I don't fucking know, Trevor. I don't know what you're asking there.
Did he mean Bukaki?
Is it Bukaki? Yeah. Did he mean Bukaki? I would know what that meant. I don't know what Mukaki is. Josh Kelsey, thank you for the $20. Appreciate it. Mark of Reality for $5. Quite invested in Shad's replacement for Staff Wars project. If there's any news on that other than Disney opening up the market. I know, well, there's a big open market. Big open market. Meet up with the quartering. Quartering does not like for pretty good reason. Quartering's not into the meetup thing. I'm not going to blame him for that. I'll invite him, but he's already said publicly he doesn't do cons or any of that stuff anymore. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. We have knock on wood. we haven't had any trouble. But we have security. So, like, security's there. Just nobody will notice, and hopefully nobody ever notices. Andrew Tranquil for $10. Hail, Razor. Have you heard about the recent Deus Ex news? Or Warhorse Studios' potential new game planned in the future? I'm sure he has. Razor kind of plugged in guy. Arthur Brown for $10 Australian dollars. Since we're talking shit about Jeremy, well, we're always talking shit about Jeremy. That's never off topic. He said Mario is bigger than Pokemon on last FNT, but the Pokemon is Nintendo's biggest IP and the biggest media IP on the planet. So Jeremy is wrong. No, I think he misspoke, because Pokemon is the biggest thing in the planet, like, by far. By far. Like, as far as top 10 IPs, I don't think, like, Star Wars is in it. It is. I looked at it about 2 years ago, and I remember seeing Pokemon and some other, like Barbie or some shit like that. Something like old and classic. But Barbie was, like, towards the bottom of the list, too. Just got offered a promotion in Georgia. I can finally get away from Seattle. Oh, hell yeah, Ivan. Good for you. Thank you for the $20. To celebrate, I am baking my own Hawaiian pizza. Oh, hell yeah, from scratch? Chad. Razor, did you get the Battletech Kickstarter campaign? Payne Cabal 1 for $5.50. I'll ask him. If it was good, he would have gotten it. Frank for 20. Hello, FNT. Here's my first super chat. Thank you, Frank. I came for Shad and stayed for the anyways. I know this is late, but if you want to see good sci-fi western movie, go track down Prospect. Bad name, great title ending movie. I'll check it out. I never heard of it. Iron Age Media for $20. Congrats on the campaign getting funded already. Hail to the Iron Age. Onwards and upwards. Thank you for the $20. The Gourd King for $4.99. Now this may sound harsh, but I think everybody in this story should die. Norm MacDonald, but also me listening to the Rings of Power fanfic story. That's good. Modalicious, what's up, brother? For $5. Rings of Power is the Lord of the Rings, as the some retard is as some retard in aluminum foil is to a knight in shining armor. He had to, because you can't spell retard because it's retarded. Because it's fucking retarded that you can't spell retard. Super chats. Or gay. You can't put gay. Yeah, I tried a bunch of times on one of Jeremy's streams, and I had I was calling Dan Vasquez, to be fair, but
Yours all the time, and you're always waiting.
but it wouldn't let me call. It wouldn't let me. Surprisingly, YouTube would not let me call Dan Vasquez in a super chat, but they would in the regular chat. Where can I get a copy? Asks Alexander Ferris for $5. Indiegogo. Search up, look up Ghost of the Badlands. If you come out to Arizona G Prime, I would love to have your signature next to Razor Fist on my Death Mask book. It says Rake and Knight for $10. I think he's going out. I don't know if he's going to make it public though. Shonen Jump cancels a manga like every 3 to 4 months, but they're still willing to give them a shot, even if they are a bit cancel happy. Shonen Jump could do that though, because I mean, it makes a lot of money. Gary, I'm about to. Okay, Brer 247I for $10. Gary, I'm about to parole on the 1st after 30 years in CDCR. You've made the last several much more tolerable. Can you super chat from? Man, times have changed. Can you super chat from prison? So you're in CDCR. So is it like a minimum security? You don't have to super chat, but I need more details on that. You and I first interacted live streams for your boy Zach in the New York City videos. Yes. Oh man, that's back in the day, man. Well, shit. Get out. Stay out. Then get off that parole. Be good. Parole officers are dicks, by the way. But it's kind of like what they're paid to do. I knew people could get on the internet there. I did 144. Shit. I got a brand new phone. Like, this is a brand new phone, but I am in the middle of the desert. Let's be fair. But I didn't know people could, like, California State Prison, Solano. So you're in Solano. Holy shit. You can super chat? You can go on the internet? Shit. Can you guys smoke? I heard they took away smoking. Man, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. I'm just glad you're getting out. Fuck. Ooh, it's a different world, brother. It's a different world. Take it slow, okay? Take it slow. Please. But I'm glad you're getting out, man. All right. Where was I on this? Colin Walker for $4.99. Is there any chance for a local event in San Antonio sometime after the big Vegas meetup? Yeah.
So you want to do a holiday one?
I wanted to do one around Christmas. So we're going to do a meetup around Christmas, and we'll get some of the, like, Texas folk to come down. I know, like, donut operators in my town, in the general area. Buddy Jake D. Comics is there, of course. There's a couple others, but I can't think of it right now. Every time this rewritten history / equity stuff happens, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. You guys rock. Much love from Canada. Alexis Mullen, thank you for the 550. Yeah, I wrote out a video yesterday. It's half done. I'm going to finish it tonight. Probably record it tomorrow from a hotel in Vegas and send it off to Perry. That's going to explain again why you're not taking crazy pills. Like, what you think you're seeing, you're actually seeing. And what you think is happening is actually happening. And as much as there are denials of factors, Razor Fist even talked about this. A lot of this it's an echo chamber. They're in a bubble. They don't get disagreements because you're a heretic now. Basically, conservatives or anybody who's even classic liberal now is closeted. And you're going to find out why. Andrew Matthews for £5 British. Did you ever watch any My Hero Academia? Best superhero story I've ever seen. Well, I mean, yes, I have. And it's the X-Men. It's the X-Men, but yeah, it's very good. Hi, Nerd Cookies. What's up? How's it going? Glad you enjoy cards. $10. Where's the Grand Wizard of the Clansman 199th chapter? Ryan will be in on Tuesday to Vegas. Oh, were you talking about Jeremy because he was missing? He'll be in Vegas early in the week. G.I. Jane 2 will take place in Egypt. It's the Scarfy Strange. For $2. Will Holloway for $20. First super chat. Welcome, Will. Brandon's economy is so great. I'm forced to sell my original cover art for Peeping Tom 62 and its perverted variant on eBay. Please show as. Dude, Will, just sell it to us. I mean, if you get a good price for it, but email me the link, okay? Jim Howard, and that sucks, by the way. Fuck that. John Howard for £2 British. Get those U's back in the rightful place. No, we got rid of the U's because they're unnecessary. You don't need a U in flavor, or favorite. Color. No. It's people of color. not people of color. Freaking limeys. Seraph, $5. I would like to get Razorfist's opinion on Chuck E. Cheese weddings. It's a thing. Actually, I think that's kind of funny. I mean, if it's like done ironically, like you don't give, you're talking to a guy who got married by the Grim Reaper at like a really cheap Las Vegas chapel to this lovely lady right here, and it was an 8-minute wedding and a 2-day party afterwards. So yeah, as long as somebody, well, hey, if it's a man and a woman getting married and they go out and make some babies, all right, that's some good shit.
And the Chuck E. Cheese, what if it's their second wedding and they both have kids?
That's a great premise for a Five Nights at Freddy's sequel, though. Riddick 4, Furia coming out in early 2024. Why? All I ask is why? Who's the dude in the CIA white torture room? That's Ryan. He's a Fed. Redbound for 10 euros. Google Black. What the hell? Oh, this is shaking too much on me. Hang on. Sorry, folks. It's a little bumpy. Mannerheim, the government-funded broadcast company in Finland, race-swapped the 6-month president. What? Race-swapped the 6th president of Finland in a movie they made back in 2012. Think about that. I've never been so insulted. Really? It's like they're gonna race swap George Washington. Elliot Page would make a fantastic Malcolm X. Says Ariamar for $1.99. I second that. I second and third that. You don't understand. A fortune teller told the director she was connected to Cleopatra. Yes, Kate C, aka Snake Plush Kitten. Yeah, the Cleopatra thing. Hollywood is just, Hollywood has always been weird and wacko. We all know that. We just know it now more because they're less afraid to show how psychotic, but, Ricky Gervais wasn't wrong. Most of them are dumb as fuck. They're functionally retarded. Room temperature IQs who are really good at repeating other people's words because they don't know who they fucking are. That's why I have so many of the child actors have identity crisis. Elliot Page. How many, Hollywood's a meat grinder for children and adults. Look what happens to the women after they hit 40. It's not the roles that are offered. That's some bullshit. It's they start filling their faces full of fucking plastic. They start getting more insecure. They get replaced by somebody prettier, and they're not getting showered with the attention they got before, and it sucks. And each one thinks they're fucking different. It's gonna be different for me. It's gonna be different for me. No, it's not. It's not. You're disposable. And then people find out they're disposable, and then they realize, oh shit, I gave up so much of myself. I went on that casting couch for this or that, And if you think Me Too is done, you're crazy. The casting couch still exists. It just exists in different forms. Why did Me Too stop at dudes? Why did Me Too stop? Why didn't we go all the way? Dudes, children. Why did it stop? You know why it stopped. Because they didn't want that exposed, because it really would have ended the industry. And they fucking know it. Not everybody does that, but there's enough of that shit going on. We all know that. It's an open fucking secret. Has been for years. Roman Polanski. That shit was fucking normal. Why did he do it? Because it was normal. Because normal as in they did it all the time. I don't think it's normal. I think the guy should be in jail for the rest of his life. And fuck Woody Allen. And fuck anybody who stood and applauded for called Harvey Weinstein God, or stood and applauded for Roman Polanski. And that includes Harrison fucking Ford. So the death of the movie star is here, and it can't come soon enough. And the Hollywood model as the primary form of entertainment is dying. We're all going to entertain each other. It's going to fracture off. It's going to be decentralized, and that is a good thing. And that's going to open the door for people like Razor Fist and Eric July and Will Jordan, the Critical Drinker, and our boy Shad, your boy Zach. You know, your boy Zach just pumps out comics now. And I'm assuming he's getting them out. I don't get them all, okay? But I've never unsubbed to his channel. I watch all his videos still. I think he's got great takes sometimes, except when it's on TV or movies. But no, I like Zach. But even he's created a small business for himself that works. He doesn't need to be a gazillionaire. He just that's how it works. That's how capitalism works. This corporate capitalism bullshit where the stockholders need more, and it's just the stockholders are this open mouth, this trough that you constantly have to fill, and it constantly needs more and more and more, and that can't go on forever. It's not sustainable. And when corporations hit maturity, well, that means they're dead, so they have to start buying their way out of extinction, which fucks everything over. So it's good that it's decentralized. It all gets broken up into these mom and pops, where when I was at the comic shop, I didn't need to make more. If I broke even, I was fine. I didn't panic. My people got paid. The bills got paid. Mom and pop, it needs to go back. That's the purest form of capitalism. And I know I say that on Google, but if Google gets broken up, it'd be sad for me, but not for the country. But by the time that happens, well, that'll never happen. Critical Orc Theory for $5. My mom told me, don't trust what they say in school. Queen Galadriel was black. So if you're wondering what they're quoting, I believe that was the writer for Cleopatra, said, doesn't matter what your school says, Cleopatra was black. Cleopatra was not black. She probably looked very Greek and Middle Eastern, very Egyptian. Very Egyptian. A lot of Egyptians are taking exception to that, especially since there were likenesses of her. Now, were there black pharaohs? Yes, it depends on what kingdom it was. Was it, and I know this is going to sound bad, but was it Lower Egypt or up near Cairo? I know there's the mainstream archaeologist paradigm of Egypt, but Egypt's a much older, according to a lot of Egyptians, than just Egyptologists. It's a long and sordid history that had multiple kingdoms, multiple pharaohs. Cleopatra, no. She did have slaves, though. She had slaves. We was kings. Crusader Serica for $3 for $15. George, how does it feel to see Hollywood oppress you by making Cleopatra a Greek into a Cleoblactra? George, how does it feel seeing Hollywood erase your culture by race swapping Cleopatra a Greek with a black whammon? George, how does it feel seeing Hollywood erase your culture by race swapping Cleopatra a Greek with a black whammon? He said it again. Got a lot of doubles in here. But, you know, I'm just going to assume he paid. So, George, I don't know. I just realized that I now know 2 Greek Georges. That's not confusing. Wild West City in New Jersey might be a place to advertise your comic. I recommend making business cards, 2 sets of cards. Ask to be able to hand them out or rent a sign. It says Super Mastermind for $10. Crusader Sarakin for $5. Oh, you just, okay. My God, it's just in there multiple times. It's spamming. Fluffer Boy, 2004 for $10. I've been to Poland and had a good time, but my one complaint is how difficult it was to find a bathroom. They were all occupied. Oh, not Polish jokes. Matthew N for $5. Just for the record, we have more guns in Australia now than ever before. Getting your license isn't as hard as people think. Same for United States. And you don't need a license. Well, you do, but the bad guys don't because they don't give a fuck. Can you tell the group why Janeway didn't cameo? They couldn't get her. She was obligated to Prodigy, right? So she wasn't allowed to be in it. That's it. It was a Kurtzman decision. But you didn't hear it from me, even though you just did. Indeed, Worf, swords are fun from Modalicious for $2. Hell. God, I wish this thing could. This is gonna sound bad. I wish this thing could just stay up. That's what she said. No, I was gonna get a light. I was gonna hit a light. That's gonna backlight it. Is this gonna annoy you?
Nope.
Okay. It's getting dark in here. If you're looking for something darker.
That's a really big bug.
Was that a bug?
It was a bug.
Are you sure? That
Yeah.
sounded like a dragon.
It bounced off the hood.
Savage Cashew for $5. UK home invasions are like self-checkouts at Walmart. Because Az was like, you actually have to assist the home invader. It's like, would you like paper or plastic with that, sir? Just for the record, oh yeah, I read that one. Shad, best Robin Hood line for me was the sheriff stabbing the witch's satanic offering. Stabbing the witch's satanic offering, and the witch turns to him calmly and says, "Something vexes thee." Also, replace King with Bonk, Her, and R. Kelly. Ooh, shocked after the Chainsaw Zombie or RE4 came early. That I don't know. Philip Trevor for $5. Hi everyone. Is there a new Evil Dead? Is the new Evil Dead movie good? No, because it doesn't have Ash. Picard Season 3 was pretty good, but I kept expecting Picard to look down in his pants and say, "Uh-oh, yellow alert." Oh, God. Well, for one, he's a robot now. And for two, they have a special diaper that just recycles it into the replicator. What would it take for George to do some art of DeSantis as a 40K Space Marine leading an assault on Disney? Justin Reber for $4.99. Maybe a commission when he has time. Razor just ordered the hardcover God Fucking Speed from E. Smith for $1.99. Rake Knight for $10. Why is there no signed comic tier? But seriously, I am excited for the comic supported as a $100 tier. I think they're doing the hardcover signings. I thought I heard they're signing the hardcovers, not the soft covers. Could be wrong though. Ask Razor Fist or George. Alexander Ferris for $6.66. Razor Fist as guest. Crap, I don't mean this. Razor Fist as guest. Crap, I did not mean to miss the intro. Oh, okay. Forgive me, X-Ray Girl just like copies and pastes things and doesn't fix any spelling. Jesus Davila for $10 with a thumbs up. Thanks, brother. Just backed at number 18. Woot, says Daryl Greer. Thank you, Daryl. Ned of the Vale for 22 Canadian pesos. Can't wait to see Chrissy's show on Thursday. I think my boss might be joining me at my recommendation. So I'm sure this will be interesting. Oh, it will. I'm She'll roast the shit out of you if you're in the front row. Just be ready. Howdy, Razor. Why does Scott Steiner think the Mexican lady who's $1.99, not sure, Emperor creatine for $5, XX Remy 300 XX for $1.99, $1.99 guy wants his blue check mark, LOL, hail FNT. Yeah, the celebrities are crying a fucking river, and I'm happy to see it. Greg Kett. Oh, there we go. Please let Mrs. Nerdrotic know we appreciate her driving. They appreciate her driving.
Oh, good. I'm glad somebody knows.
Should I say that too?
Yes.
Is that my cue to say it too?
Yes, you're supposed
Maybe
to
later.
say it.
If I say it now, it won't seem natural.
You're going to show me some appreciation.
I'll show you some appreciation. Big shout out to the Brits on shift and who can't sleep. Hail all. Shout out to my Brits. I love my Brits. Your food sucks, but I love you guys. Can't wait to see you in September.
Sucks.
What, the food? Maybe it's improved in the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's what they say every time we go. It never hasn't been true.
Nadia for $19.99. Hail the fellowship. Can't wait to see everyone in Vegas. Reminder, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It'll be balls hot. Who's your daddy? Hi, Ryan. FNT. Actually, it's going to be nice. It's going to be 65 at night, 80, 85 during the day. It was pretty fucking hot last year. Hottest day I spent last year was in Texas. 114 degrees. 114. Mark Conroy, thank you for the $9.99. Heretic Miniatures for $4.99. You need to check out Jason Alexander's reaction to the blue checkmark purge on George Alexopoulos' response. Pure gold. I heard about that. Razor, when's the Kalinsky debate? Did I say that right? Kalinsky debate to your channel? Can't answer that. Chico Cortez. Oh, what was that? Your phone just blinked out. Bucky's food is overrated. There it had to be said, and I said it. Let's say that, like, the food isn't, like, it's good. It's really good. What's spectacular is it's basically a Walmart gas station. It's the foundation of the free market, the citadel of capitalism. You will not besmirch Bucky. Here, my man. You will not besmirch Bucky's. Hello from below. Just popping my head out to say howdy and drive safe. And looking good, Mrs. Nerdrotic. Tell her I'm still waiting to draw your portraits. It says Demi Moore's tapeworm for $4.99. Jay Cha Cha for $20. Razorfish should get on my flying out of Phoenix on Wednesday and head to Vegas. We're going to have a blast. Vegas, baby! Bail Friday Night Tides, Hail Razorfist, Arizona original. Screw Katie Hobbs. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Why do I have this sneaking suspicion that she will just get blown out next election? Like, you guys will figure your shit out here in the great state of Arizona, and she'll get just fucking blown out. How you liking her so far, by the way? Must be great. How about that Starship launch and wrecked launch pad? That's a big fucking rocket. And it was his first launch. It is a test rocket. I will say, though, it was awesome to see it explode. It was fucking awesome. But watching rockets explode is cool to me. When there's no people in them. Specifically when there's no people in them. If it's just a test rocket and it explodes, I mean, I'm a dude. I like shit blowing up, okay? So I was like, yeah. Clifton 3D for $5.99. Wait. I thought Gary fired Core Black because his man bun. That is why he's with Dave Landau. No, he just doesn't wear it around. Dave isn't gonna let him wear a man bun either. General Soul, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Sci-Fi is Life for $2. So who is prepared for pineapple pizza? Odin. Gary, any thoughts on the teaser clip we got from the Venture Brothers that came out this week? Go Team Venture. Fucking loved it. Absolutely adored it. I meant to retweet it on Twitter. I'll do it tonight. Yeah, we got a real clip from the Venture Brothers movie that's coming out this year. It's happening. It's real. Hallelujah. Go Team Venture. I can't wait. But then it's over. But at least we got something, because that cliffhanger, that was fucked. How they ended it. And it's been 2018, right? So it's been since 2018. But yeah, I'll be reacting. I'll be reviewing main channel, everything on the main channel. I love the Venture Brothers. Pyro Rompo for $5. Is based on the intro. Someone ought to tell Ryan not to use Gorilla Glue as lube. That's how you become a transformer. This is true. Paul Murgatroyd for 20 British pounds. Heavens to Murgatroyd. When Picard sits in the Enterprise D captain's chair, it feels like the lines "make it so" and "engage" came from an older source, like one from the movies. Maybe they needed his old voice back for that moment. It did feel like that. He said it with like chutzpah, which he didn't have. Also looked up Master Sergeant Roy Benavidez. That absolute machine deserves a movie. Roy Benavidez. I'll look it up. Drunken Finn for 10 British pounds. 10 euros, sorry. Ava Rose for $5. Gary, any thoughts on... Oh, I read that one. I started a GFM for my book because there is no way it's going to make it past the sensitivity readers. It's tragic comedy about a missing person case in a brothel gone wrong. GoFundMe, Merchant of Souls. Grayson Barnett for $9.99. Fuck sensitivity readers. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Left hand is a minority. Picard Season 3 and TNG, or TNG Season 8 was beyond anything I could have hoped for. The original Guardians of the Galaxy, Strange New World Season 2 looks just as fun in the spirit of the 90s Trek. Here's hoping that Star Trek Legacy says JRG Projects for $20. Not a fan of Strange New Worlds. Not even going to watch it. But I love Picard Season 3. And if you enjoyed it, that's cool. JRG Projects, that's totally cool. Legacy's probably not going to happen. A lot of things would have to change for Legacy to happen. They could. It's possible. But I am totally okay with just saying goodbye to Star Trek. And I'm good with it. It's dead anyway. This was a goodbye I didn't expect. We will see what happens. I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm not going to get my hopes up for a fucking streaming service like Paramount and Alex Kurtzman to like pull their fucking head out their asses. It's just not going to happen. Kurtzman's an idiot. He needs to be shown the door. And for one, Paramount, because I know you're watching my square up on my Road to Vegas on my alternate channel. So listen to me. You need to save money. You want to save money? Cut curtain. Cancel Starfleet Academy. Cancel Strange New World. Cancel Prodigy. Cancel Discovery Now. Don't even do Season 5. I don't care if you've shot it all. Just don't even put it out. Cancel everything. Hand the keys to Terry Matalas. And you know what? I doubt you would have to pay him anywhere near what you paid Kurtzman. Give him a decent budget, but you know, he doesn't need $100 million for a season. He proved that with Picard Season 3. That is Star Trek's only fucking hope. Kurtzman has to be gone. Just gone. And he's not. And Picard Season 3 had nothing to do with keeping Kurtzman around. I know some people are really trying to push that because they need to for some reason, but it's just not true. He was re-signed August 1st, 2021 through 2026. An easy Google search would show you that. So he wasn't going anywhere. All the crap that we're getting was planned 2 years ago or a year ago and was already given the go-ahead. So Picard season 3 had nothing to fucking do with it. But if people want to keep running with bad information, well, that is their prerogative. That is their prerogative. I will continue to shoot it down. Darth Gabble for $10. New executive order effective immediately. Pizza Yahtzees to be installed in all pizza establishments. If you utter the word pineapple, then no pizza for you. So the pizza Nazis. Drunken Finn for 20 euros. Hail FNT. I have a movie recommendation for you. Mosul 2019. Excellent Iraqi-made movie. Winter War 1989. The Unknown Soldier 2017 are must-watch Finnish movies. I'll check them out. I can't wait to see Sisu. That looks fucking awesome. Jim Alaska for $10. Vitalis showed his true nature after the finale when he posted representation matters and left the Enterprise captained by angry lesbian and her POC girlfriend. Scorpion and the Frog story again. Wow. That sounds exactly like what a YouTuber said. So having watched the show, I don't pay attention to everything Terry puts on Twitter. And the hashtag representation matters is cringe. But the show ended with 7 of 9, the classic Star Trek character who's been around for decades, captaining a ship. No Star Trek fan would ever have a problem with that. And the co-lead is Jack Crusher, or Jack Picard now. So it's Picard's kid. So it's actually 7 of 9, and Picard's kid would be the leads. Terry also said that if there was a legacy, he would rotate in old DS9 characters, old Voyager characters, but there won't be a legacy. There's just not going to be. He also brought back Q. That was the actual final scene of the show. The final scene of the show had Jack, Picard, and Q. That was your final scene. But the previous final scene was a beautiful scene of the original crew together playing cards and the camera circling the table slowly. And as much as I'm down on him right now, RTD, Russell T. Davies, just complimented Terry Vitalis and made a perfect description of it. But the camera was circling the crew for so long, it didn't want to let go. Like, it's such a great final. So that's your final scene. That's your final scene. Terry Vitalis also said he wanted Jonathan Frakes for Legacy. Jonathan Frakes and others, but Jonathan Frakes. So again, it's okay if you watched it, didn't like it. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's got its problems. It's got some massive plot holes and a lot of plot contrivances to get to things like the Enterprise D, but the fan service was done with love, and there wasn't anything, and I believe me, I would fucking tell you, there wasn't anything intersectional feminist in that show or woke, because that's what I was looking for. And I'm no expert on anything, but I've done my fair share of videos pointing it out and how it works. So having watched the series, I can tell you that it was there. Now, you might not like the lighting, you might not like the cussing. I didn't like cussing. I thought that was, for lack of a better description, fucking bullshit. There should never be fucking cussing in fucking Star Trek. You fucking understand me? But what the fuck? Really? But those are normal complaints. Those are fine. But there wasn't 7 of 9 fucking yelling at Picard like she did in season fucking 2. And talking down to him like the entire fucking season. No. They were showing respect to him as a crew. It's a completely different show. Completely different show. And it's Anomaly. Right back to the bullshit, starting with Strange New Worlds in June. A show I'm not even going to watch. Thank you for the super chat. New executive. Oh, I read that one. Hail FNT. I read that one too. This is the final one. Hail the Iron Age Media and Razor Fist. Back Anvil. This is Paladin Dragoon Rider for $2. Yes, Anvil's making the Iron Age magazine. All right. This might slide up a little bit. Forgive me. I'm going to get to your, because I'm sure I missed some there. So Friday Night Tights is done. We're going to get to you guys. Give me just a moment. I have to do this on my desktop, I guess. Oh, I hate how you can't access super chats from here. Okay, let's try it this way. Give me a moment, please. I have to switch channel and go to... Oh, it's not letting me. Manage counts. Give me a second. Doesn't have, let's see if it lets me add. In the meantime, I'll scroll up here. What's up,